Hello, today we are making Crockpot Chicken Fajitas. I love homemade fajitas, but they can be a lot of work. You are going to be surprised how easy the Crockpot makes this recipe. Hi, I'm Christina with eatingonadime.com. Now, the link to today's recipe is in the description below. We love fajitas, and we are going to link all sorts of ways to make fajitas below. We have sheet pan option, we have an Instant Pot option, and today's option, which is the crock pot. You are going to love this recipe. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 easy ingredients, and it tastes amazing every single time.
Now before we get started, I want to sharpen my knife. I have the knife, my favorite knife, linked below, but I like to sharpen it first since we're going to do a lot of slicing right now. The very first thing we're going to do is we're going to trim off all of the fat of our boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Now today we're using chicken breasts, but you can also use chicken tenders or even boneless chicken thighs. I highly recommend you use boneless for this recipe just because we're going to slice it. Next, we're going to slice it into fajita pieces. So since this is a chicken fajita recipe, we want them to be bite-sized enough to where they'll fit on your tortilla, and we're just going to run our knife through the chicken. If you find that some of the pieces are just a little bit too thick, you can run your knife lengthwise through them to just make them into smaller strips. Again, you're going to want it to be easy to eat when you're eating them on a tortilla, just like what you would if you were making regular chicken fajitas. Today we're using a 6-quart slow cooker, and then we're going to place all of our cut chicken into the bottom of the slow cooker. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning, or you can throw in a taco seasoning packet. I have our homemade taco seasoning linked below, and I love using it for this recipe. Then we're going to add 1 cup of red salsa. Today I'm just using picante sauce, but any kind of red salsa will work. If you don't have that, you can also throw in a can of Rotel. Next, we're going to add the lid and cook on low for 4 to 6 hours or high for 2 to 3 hours. While it's cooking, we're going ahead and prepare our peppers. We don't recommend that you add the bell peppers right now because they'll be kind of mushed towards the end of the cooking time. So we like to wait and add our bell peppers about 30 minutes before we're ready to eat. So that way they're cooked and soft but not mushy. When you're cutting your bell peppers, first you're going to want to cut them off in quarters away from the seeds. Throw away that core and then clean out any of the seeds and membranes that's left on. Then you're going to take each of those quarters and you're going to turn them into slices by cutting them lengthwise. Continue slicing up all of the bell peppers. You're going to want to have about 3 bell peppers of any colors. Today we're doing red, green, and orange. After you're finished with your peppers, then it's time to slice your onion. The first thing we're going to do is cut off each end of the onion. Then we're going to take our knife and slowly score the outside edge so that way we can remove the peel. You're just going to want to remove the peel all the way around. That way we just have our onion left to slice. Lay the onion down with the flat side down and then cut it in half. Once it's cut in half, We're going to run our knife along the curve of the onion, and this will give you those perfect slices. Once you're finished, then go ahead and take those slices and separate them into individual slices before adding them to the crock pot. About 30 minutes to 1 hour before you're ready to eat, that's when you want to add in your bell peppers. I like to leave them laying on top so they're steamed nicely inside your slow cooker, but you can also stir them in to combine. I normally stir them right before we're ready to eat. Look how delicious that is, and it's ready to make some fajitas. You can get the full recipe at eatingonadime.com.
Ooh, it's beautiful and smells delicious. Now, we like putting the peppers and the onions in towards the end of the cook time because we like them just a little bit crispier. But if you love your peppers and onions super soft where they're falling apart, you can put them in at the beginning with the chicken if you prefer. You do you. I love serving these just on tortillas as is. It has so much flavor. You don't really need a lot of toppings. But guess what? We do have some great topping options in the post that we've linked in the description below. So make sure you check that out, and some great side recipes like our easy Spanish rice goes amazing with this, and everyone loves it. Whew. Thank you so much for joining me today. Do not forget to like and subscribe so you do not miss any more of our easy crock pot recipes. And our best-selling crock pot cookbook is currently 75% off. We have a link in the description below. It's our favorite easy, delicious crock pot recipes, so you do not want to miss out, friend. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys next time in my sister's kitchen. Bye, friends.